and welcome to Costco Australia shopping. Today we're going to have a little bit of a look at what you might like to use for New Year's Eve. If you're having friends and family over and doing a bit of entertaining, Costco has you covered. So they've got lots of different meats available if you wanted to have a barbecue. So they have the ground Australian beef is $9.99 a kilo. So if you want to make your own burger patties, it's a perfect option to have. And then we've got some grain-fed Australian beef ribeye, thin cut steaks, and that's $49.99 a kilo. And then you've also got the grain-fed Australian beef ribeye steaks. So these aren't the thin cut, these are the thicker cut ones, and they are $46.99 a kilo.
Well, you can always go buy it in a bigger pack. This is still the same ribeye. That's $38.99 a kilo.
So if you want to cut them yourself, so you can make the decision on how thick you want yours.
The bigger packs, all between about $200 to $40 to $20. But obviously buying in bulk, they're about 4 to 5 kilos. Buying in bulk is obviously saves you a bit. You just got to cut it yourself. And make sure you seal and freeze it if you don't use any.
Okay, we've got the grain-fed Australian beef New York, which is a porterhouse steak. And that is $39.99. So you can see they're actually quite a nice thick cut steak. And then again, you can actually buy it in a big slab to cut yourself. And that's $29.99 a kilo that way.
They're all around $138, $149, $153.
Yeah, they're sort of that 5 to 6 kilo mark. Grain-fed Australian beef top sirloin, which is a rump steak. And that's $26.99 a kilo. Again, you can see they're nice, big, thick cuts. But you can also buy it in a bulk piece that you can cut yourself. And that's $21.99 a kilo for that. And they're all around that sort of 4 to 4.5 kilo mark. They also have a grain-fed Australian beef rump cap. And that is $21.99 when you buy it in a bulk piece. Now, if you like a big steak, they've got the Australian grain-fed beef tomahawk steaks. They're $39.99 a kilo, these ones. And then you can also get them in a 2-pack, and they come down to $37.99 a kilo. They are massive. We've got the 150-day grain-fed Australian beef flank stir-fry strips, and they're $29.99 a kilo. You can also get a grain-fed Australian beef tri-tip, and that's $19.99 a kilo when you buy it in the large bag. And they are all around sort of that 5 to 6 kilo mark. But if you buy it pre-cut for you, it's $29.99 a kilo in there. The grain-fed Australian beef topside steaks, they're $26.99 a kilo. We also have the Karabi plate yakiniku, not quite sure on pronunciation for that one. It's a Japanese cut. And that's $26.99 a kilo.
Yakiniku, I think it is. Let us know in the comments if you think we said that wrong, but yeah, yakiniku. And then a karabi.
Yeah.
Karubi.
Karubi.
I agree, that looks like good steak.
Yeah. We've got the grain-fed Australian beef short ribs boneless, and they're $36.99 a kilo. And then you can buy it in the bulk piece, and it comes down to $26.99 a kilo. also have the grain-fed Australian beef bowler blades, and they're $15.99 when you buy it in the bulk bag. And then if you buy it already pre-sliced in the steaks, it's $19.99 a kilo. We've also got the grain-fed Australian beef shin stew steak, and that is $17.99 a kilo. And then we also have a chuck steak, which is $19.99 a kilo. We have the grain-fed Australian beef chuck roll, so in bulk again, and that comes down to $17.99 a kilo, so you can cut it up how you like it.
Maybe doing a roast beef?
Yeah, if you're going to do a topside roast, these are $19.99 a kilo, and they're sort of anywhere from that 2 up to almost 3 kilo mark. But if you want to buy a larger one, it comes down to $14.99, and they're sort of in that 6 to 7 kilo range of weight. And if you like cheeks, your beef cheeks, you can get the grain-fed Australian beef cheeks for $21.99 a kilo in the cryovac bags.
The one thing you can't go past is the rotisserie chicken. The Kirkland rotisserie chicken is 1.35 kilos at $6.99.
They also have some cooked barbecue pork ribs are available, and they're $32.99 a kilo. So they're sort of around the, 600 grams up to close to a kilo. Then you've got your salads to go with them as well. So they have the Caesar salad, and that's $19.99 a kilo, as well as a Greek salad, and that is $14.99 a kilo. And they still have the prawns, so you've got the large platter of prawns are $36.99 a kilo, or you can get the smaller pack of prawns, and they're $39.99 a kilo. They have a chicken salad already made up for you, and they're $20.49 a kilo. You can get platters of wraps, and they're $17.99 a kilo. You can also get a chicken enchilada if you wanted to do those. They're $14.99 a kilo. Then you've got your buffalo wings. So in the smaller pack, they're $15.99 a kilo. And in the larger pack, they come down to $14.99 a kilo. We've got some loaded mashed potatoes, and they're $10.99 a kilo, as well as some sandwich platters, and they're $17.49 a kilo. So with the platters, you can actually pre-order those if you want to make sure you're definitely going to get what you want. It's just a matter of letting the deli know and completing a form 48 hours notice before you want to pick them up. Also have some gourmet salads. So there's a lentil tabbouleh salad, and that comes in a 900 gram tub, and that's actually on rebate at the moment. It's down to $7.99 with a $2 instant rebate on that one. There is also the green pesto pasta salad, and that one's down to $7.49 with a $2 rebate on that one. They have a potato and egg with bacon. That's a 1.3 kilo tub for $12.99. There's also a creamy coleslaw, and that's a 1.3 kilo, and that one's down to $7.99 as well. And they also have a seafood salad, which is a 750 gram tub, and that's down to $9.49. Okay, now if you want some sausages for your barbie, they have a really good variety here. So we'll start with Gourmet Sausage Company's chicken and feta sausages. They come in a 1 kilo pack, and they're $14.99. They also do a spicy Italian sausage, also 1 kilo pack, and that is also $14.99. They have the Angus beef Worcestershire sausage, 1 kilo, $14.99. We've actually tried those before as a sample and they were quite nice. Got the Johnsonville smoked brats. They're a 793 gram packet and they're $15.99. And they also come as a Polish brat for $15.99. Authentic traditional Chinese sausage. It's made with real XO cognac and that is $22.99. It's a 720 gram box which comes as 3 by 240 gram individual sealed packs and they are made in Singapore. Rodriguez Brothers Spanish chorizo. You get 2 by 500 gram packs inside the box and they're $19.99. And from the Creative Food Company, you have a New York spicy Italian sausage. That's 1.2 kilos for $19.99. And then they also have a Seattle style pork sausage, 1.2 kilo box, and that is $21.99. So they actually are separated into 3 by 400 gram individually sealed packs. There is a carne asada beef sausage, so that's a Mexican style sausage and that's $18.99 for an 800 gram box and that has 2 individually sealed packs inside there. Honey pepper barbecue pork loins, $16.99 a kilo. So this is great, they're already marinated for you, ready to go for throwing onto the barbie. They also have a marinade beef bulgogi traditional Korean barbecue and that's $19.99 a kilo. We've had that one in a sample as well. It was really nice. And they also have in the marinade section the Portuguese chicken Marylands and they are $15.99 a kilo. We've got Australian lamb loin chops and they are $22.99 a kilo. And then we've got some Australian Frenched lamb cutlets and they're $42.99 a kilo. And then they've got the Kirkland Signature Veal Rack. So if you like your rack, they're $25.99. We've also got a Kirkland Signature Veal Rack and that one is $25.99 a kilo. So if you like to do your rack, you've got them available here. Also have some Australian veal cutlets and they are $29.99 a kilo. Australian pork Scotch steak, and that one's $15.99 a kilo. And then in the bulk you can get the Australian pork loin back ribs and they are $19.99 a kilo. You can also get an Australian pork tenderloin vacuum packed piece and they're $16.99 a kilo. And if you like your pork belly, you can get the Australian pork belly whole boneless and rind on and that is $17.99 a kilo.
What?
Australian pork loin boneless, and the bigger pieces, and that's $10.49 per kilo. Got the Australian pork loin steak boneless, and that's $12.99 a kilo. And then the last one we've got in the pork is the Australian pork leg steak boneless, and that is $10.99 a kilo. Australian whole cooked tiger prawns, and they are $28.99 a kilo. So they range in weights from sort of just over a kilo to a kilo and a half. Australian Pacific oysters, it's a 14-piece tray and they're down to $16.99 a tray with a $6 instant rebate on them at the moment. We have whelk meat and it's $42.99 a kilo. Not sure what whelk meat is, so if you know, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please do. Okay.
Raw Bahamas lobster tails. They're $99.99 a kilo. Then we've got some jumbo raw tiger prawns, and they're $39.99 a kilo. And we have some large Moreton Bay bugs, which are cooked, and they're $39.99 a kilo. We've got a barbecue box. It's 2.45 kilos, and that's $49.99. It's fully cooked, you just need to heat and serve. It has a beef brisket, pork riblets, chicken drumsticks, hot links, and pulled pork. Also got May's Asian Kitchen teriyaki chicken in a 1 kilo pack, and that's down to $14.99 with a $5 instant rebate. German Butchery cooked pork knuckles, they come in a 3-pack, and they're $8.99 per kilo. Utter Delights smoked brie, 480 grams, that's $15.99, that's from the Adelaide Hills. Also got a single herd camembert for $15.99. A single herd triple cream brie, $15.99. And this is a Castello double cream brie, 500 grams from Denmark, $13.99. And your little pre-packaged Beppo cheese portions, 25 by 20 grams from the Netherlands, and they're $12.99. So I was watching one of my other YouTube channels, and they were talking about this one in America last night when I was watching it. Apparently it only comes out at Christmas time, and it is a cheese with cranberry in it, and they said it is really, really nice. A little bit crumbly, but very, very tasty. And that one is $9.99.
And how do you say that? From Wensleydale.
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 Wensleydale Creamery, Wensleydale and cranberries. From
In
UK.
the UK.
Yeah, that looks really good. One of the things you can only buy at Christmas time.
We've got some dips. You've got the Abella Classic Hummus in a 1.5 kilo tub, and that is $9.99. And then you've got hummus with zesty jalapeno in it, and that is $9.49 for a 900 gram. We've got Alibaba Tulum's garlic sauce. That's a 1 kilo for $8.99. Also got the Abella Entertainers Pack. So this one comes as 3 by 220 grams for $11.99. And you get a caramelised onion hummus, a sweet beetroot hummus, and a tzatziki classic. You can see on the side the 3 different flavours that come in that one. The Abella Guacamole Classic, so that's 3 by 220 grams for $12.99. So you literally get 3 individual serves of your guacamole. Fresh fodder tzatziki in a 500 gram tub for $5.49. Picante Questo style dip, 500 grams, $7.99. And then you've got your bitch and chipotle sauce, 680 grams for $15.99. And then from Yumi's, you have your olive, sweet potato and beetroot dips. So you get 3 by 350 grams for $11.99. We've got Fresh Fodder's spicy jalapeno, garlic and parsley, 500 grams for $5.99. And if you're doing this charcuterie board, you've got some antipasto. So this is the Oz Fresh Tuscan antipasto in a 1.2 kilo for $13.99. Let's start with that one. Casalingo salami selection, 600 grams for $16.99. So you get a mild espresso, hot calabrese and a finocchiano. So So you get your 3 different sorts. And then you've also got your cutlery roll selections, 400 grams for $18.99. So you get a mild salami, a provolone cheese, prosciutto and provolone cheese. And we've got the Gundagali lamb prosciutto. You get 2 by 100 grams for $15.99. Stone-baked Turkish pie that comes in a 2-pack, 900 grams, and that's $8.99. They have also got ciabatta rolls in a 10-pack, 750 grams, and they're $7.99. Also got some traditional French-style baguettes. They're a 2-pack, 800 grams for $7.99. Got the garlic bread baguettes as well in a 2-pack, and they're $7.99. And they have you sorted with your dinner rolls as well. They come in a 36-pack, 1.5 kilos, and they are $9.99. Then after you've had your lunch or your dinner, they have some dessert platters. They're 1.49 kilos and they are $29.99. So you get a good little variety in there. There's a couple of different cookies, some brownies, some little mince tarts, and like a coconut rough ball by the look of it. You've got the brownie bites. They're a 36-pack, 1.25 kilos, and they're $17.99. You can also get a mud cake, which is 2.3 kilos, and that's $29.99. Some birthday cakes that they've done, obviously, for some orders. So we've got a 5th birthday cake in there as well. There's a cake for Evelyn. And if you're looking at doing a fruit or berry platter, they've got blueberry family packs. They're a 1 kilo, and they are $22.97. Strawberries in a 1.2 kilo pack, and they're $12.99. So they're a good price because they're in season at the moment. And they've still got some premium cherries in a 1 kilo, 28 millimetre pack for $24.99. And they've got the Candy Snap grapes, 1.4 kilos for $21.99. Got blackberries in a 250 gram pack for $6.99. Green kiwi fruits, 1.5 kilos. They're grown in the US and they're down to $11.97. They're on clearance for that particular lot of stock. Also got Sungold kiwis. They're a 1.9 kilo and they're a product of New Zealand and they're $17.90. Yellow melons and they are $5.99 each. Flamingo R2E2 mangoes in a tray. They're a 4.5 kilo and they're $19.99. They've also got the Calypso mango trays. They're a 3.75 kilo with a 12 count and they're $21.99. Rock melons and they are $4.97 each and they're on a clearance price as well. Red papaya, 4 kilos, and they're on clearance at $14.97 as well. Honeydew melons, and they are $5.99 each. Pineapples with their tops off, and they're on a clearance price of $4.97 each as well. Bananas, they come in a 1.4 kilo bag, and they're $5.99. Seedless watermelons, they range in size from 4 to 6 kilos and they're on clearance at $14.97 each.
And there's lots of watermelon.
They do.
Lots and lots and lots of watermelon.
Premium plums, they're in a 2 kilo container and they're $10.99. White nectarines, 1.5 kilo tray for $8.99. You've also got the yellow nectarines in a 1.5 kilo tray for $8.99. And yellow peaches, 1.5 kilo tray for $8.99. And then they also have the white peaches in a 1.5 kilo tray, and they're also $8.99. So they've got a good variety of fruits available. And if you're having a few drinks for New Year's, they've got some available here. We've got the Corona Extra Cerveza beer, 24 by 355ml bottles, and they're $59.99. Heineken Lager, you get 24 by 330ml bottles, and they're $49.49. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey and Cola, you get 18 by 375ml cans, and they're $74.99. Vodka Cruisers mixed flavour pack, you get 10 by 275 mils for $34.99. So in the mixed pack you get Lush Guava, Summer Breeze Peach, Wild Raspberry, Zesty Lemon Lime and Pure Pineapple. Got Maclay's Margarita Jelly Shots, you get 25 by 37 grams, and they're down to $23.99 at the moment with a $6 instant rebate. So you get a lychee flavour, a spicy flavour, strawberry flavour and a watermelon flavour. I had the strawberry flavour and ooh, they are strong for me.
If you like a bit of bubbly.
They've got a little bit of bubbly. So we've got the Chandon Brut. It's a 750ml bottle, and that is down to $19.99 with a $4 instant rebate. And if you like to have your straight alcohol or as a mixer, you've got your Grey Goose French vodka in a 1 litre bottle, and that is $80.99. Maker's Mark Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 1 litre, and that is $74.99. Jim Beam White Label Bourbon, a 1.75 litre bottle for $99.99, and this one's actually quite handy. Comes with a little handle, make it a bit easier to pour. Bailey's Chocolate Cream Liqueur, 700ml bottle, and that one's $34.99. Malibu White Rum with Coconut in a 1 litre. That's actually on rebate, so that's $41.98 at the moment with $5.01 off. Tanqueray London Dry Gin in 1 litre bottle, and that is $61.99. You've got your hard rated alcohol lemon lime, 24 by 375ml cans. That's $93.98. And then you have your hard rated alcoholic lemon, and you get 10 by 375ml cans for $38.98. Smirnoff Ice Double Black Raspberry Crush, 10 by 375 mils for $49.79. Canadian Club Whiskey and Dry, you get 24 by 375 ml cans, and they're $89.99. Asahi Super Dry Beer, you get 24 by 330 ml bottles, and that's $51.99. Got the Tsingtao Premium Lager, you get 24 by 500 ml cans, and that's $64.99. Singha Lager Beer, 24 by 330 mils, and that's $52.99. Japan's Premium Beer, Kurinikiban Lager, and that's 24 by 330 ml bottles for $52.99. Kingfisher Premium Lager Beer, you get 24 by 330 mils, and that's $53.99. And Tui's Extra Dry bottles, 24 by 345 mils for $45.99. Archie Rose double malt whiskey and cola. You get 4 by 330ml cans, and they're down to $14.99 with a $3 instant rebate. And if you like yourself a bit of tequila, they've got the Sierra Blanco tequila in a 1 litre bottle, and that's $69.99. They also have an 818 Tequila Blanco 700ml bottle for $79.99. And then you've got a Jose Servo Especial Reposado Tequila, 1 litre, $72.99. And I will have just decimated that one.
You've done well. That's more the original tequila, the Puro Agave from Mexico.
Captain Morgan Original Spiced Gold Rum in a 1 litre bottle, and that is down to $52.99 with a $6 instant rebate. Bacardi Superior White Rum, and that's in a 1 litre bottle for $55.99. That's my choice of drink. Wild Turkey, it's 86.8 proof bourbon. Oh gosh, 700 mils for $47.99. Southern Comfort Bourbon Whiskey, 1 litre from the US, and that's $54.99. The Kirkland Signature American Vodka in a 1.75 litre. We have actually tried this one and it's not bad at all. And that is $99.99 for the bottle. And then we've got friends that love this one, the Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey Liqueur, a 1.75 litre bottle for $99.99. And if you are catering to a big drinking crowd, they have the vodka imported Absolute Vodka in a 4.5 litre bottle for $279.99. They've got the Jameson Irish Whiskey in a 4.5 litre, and that is $349.99. And then you've got the Grey Goose French Vodka, 4.5 litre for $429.99. The Don Julio Tequila in a 1.75 litre for $649.99. They've got the Crystal Head Vodka in a 3 litre, and that's $389.99. And then you've got your Chivas Regal 12-year-old Scotch Whisky in a 4.5 litre for $369.99. And then we've got just some little nibblies that you could have. We've got the Nature's Delight salted pretzels in a 1 kilo tub. They're $12.99. And you've got JC's Pub Mix, 1.5 kilos for $21.99. And then if you like to have a little bit of a sweet tooth with your pretzel, you've got the Bianco's chocolate pretzels. They're in a 700 gram bag and they're $16.98. And we've got some soft drinks. We've got the Pepsi Max 30 by 375ml cans for $22.99. If you prefer a bottle, they've got the Solo Lemon 24 by 600ml bottles for $43.99. And you have your Pepsi Regular in a 24 by 600ml bottle for $43.99. Pepsi Max in your 24 by 600 mils for $43.99. And we have Sunkist 30 cans of 375 mils for $22.99. They also have it in the Sunkist Zero Sugar for $22.99. You've got your Mountain Dew 30 cans by 375 mils for $22.99. Your Solo Lemon No Sugar 24 by 375ml cans for $19.99. And then you've got your standard Solo, and that's 30 cans of 375 mils for $22.99. Got the Schweppes Lemonade, 30 cans of 375 mils for $22.99. Got your 7-Up Lemonade, 30 by 375ml cans for $22.99. And then you've got your Coca-Cola no sugar, 36 cans by 375 mils for $33.99. You've got your classic Coca-Cola, 36 by 375 mils for $33.99. You have a Coca-Cola mini variety pack. You get 24 by 250 mils for $23.99. So you get your Coke, Coke Zero, Sprite and Fanta. Got Coca-Cola Diet, 24 by 375 mils for $21.99. Coca-Cola no sugar in a glass bottles, 24 by 385 mils for $37.99. That price is a little bit hidden behind everything. And we've got the Coca-Cola no sugar, 6 by 1.25 litres. That's actually down to $9.99 with a $1 instant rebate. And then you've got your classic Coca-Cola, 6 by 125 litre, is $9.99 with a $1 instant rebate. And if you're after some biscuits and crackers for your cheeses and dips, they've got Mary's Gone Crackers, organic original cracker, 566 gram bag for $17.99. We actually did try those, we got them in a sample, and they were quite nice. Arnott's Savoy crackers, you get 6 by 225 gram boxes inside the big box, and they're $15.99. We've got Stonefire sea salt crisps, you get 2 by 397 grams for $13.99. You got Alina's Bakehouse Pita Crisps, they're olive oil and sea salt, 500 grams for $14.99. Tropical Fields Trail Mix Crackers, 232 grams, individually packed, $9.99. You've got Arnott's Cheese Board Crackers, 500 grams for $9.99. Got Currajong Kitchen Lavash Original Bites, you get 4 by 145 grams for $13.99. OB Finest Wafer Variety Crackers, 600 grams for $12.99. Alina's Bakehouse Artisan Crackers, multi-pack, 400 grams for $12.99. So you get two 100 gram packs of fig and black olive and two 100 grams of date and apricot. Kirkland Signature Peanut Butter Pretzels, 1.56 kilo container for $19.99. We've got some Reese's dipped pretzels, 680 grams for $19.99. Nature's Delight All Natural Raw Nut Mix, 1.2 kilos for $28.99. Fresh Life Organic Hazelnuts, 1 kilo container for $33.99. Haldiram's Nut Crackers, 1 kilo bag for $9.99. They're on a $2 rebate at the moment. Kirkland Signature Super XL Virginia Peanuts, 1.13 kilos for $14.99. Huang Fi Hong Spicy Peanuts, you get 3 by 410 grams for $18.99. Hudson's Peanut Snack Mix, 900 grams, $13.99. 180 Snacks Pistachio Squares, 454 grams for $26.99. Kirkland Signature Shell Pistachio, 680 grams for $25.99. Hoodie's Almond Lovers Mix, 907 grams for $25.99. Kirkland Signature Dry Roasted Almonds, 1.13 kilos, $16.98. Kirkland Signature Dry Roasted Macadamias, 680 grams for $19.98. Kirkland Signature Butter Toffee Cashews, 680 grams for $15.99. Kirkland Signature Black Label cashews, 1.07 kilos for $29.99. Kirkland Signature Organic Cashews, 1.13 kilos for $21.99. Got the Kirkland Signature Whole Fancy Cashews, 1.13 kilos, $22.99. Suntree Snacks Tapiato Mixed Nuts, 907 grams for $21.99. Got the Kirkland Signature Extra Fancy Mixed Nuts, 1.13 kilos, $25.99. The Kirkland Signature Unsalted Mixed Nuts, 1.13 kilos, $25.99. And we have the Kirkland Signature California Pistachios, 1.36 kilos, and they're also $25.99. All right, we've got some snack foods. We've got Nobby's Bacon Bites. They come in a 250 gram bag and they're $9.99. So they're a crispy bacon flavour. Local Legends Pork Crackle in a 200 gram bag and that's $7.49. Mission Organic Tortilla Rounds, 875 gram bag for $13.99. Hard Bite Keep On Stuffin' Chips, 625 gram bag for $14.99. Infusions Prawn Cracker Lamb Skewer flavour, 350 grams for $9.99. Doritos XXL Tangy Salsa, 550 grams for $8.49. Cheetos Cheese Puffs, they're a 400 gram bag for $7.99. Ruffles Sour Cream and Onion in a 500 gram bag for $9.99. Marjan's Bulgur Original Mix, 1 kilo, $12.99. Kirkland Signature Crinkle Cut Crisps, 907 grams for $12.99. Red Rock Deli Honey Soy Chicken, 640 grams, $9.99. Doritos Cheese Supreme, they're in a 700 gram bag and they're $8.99. Lay's Classic 550 gram bag for $8.99 as well. And then we've got some of the smaller pack ones. We've got Smith's Variety Favourites. They're a 66th pack for $21.99. You get 20 of the plain, 10 salt and vinegar, 20 Doritos and 16 Twisties. Then you've got Smith's Crinkle Originals. You get 21 by 27 grams for $14.99. So if you just like the one flavour, they've got them all in one box like that. Red Rock Deli Variety Pack, 40 by 28 grams for $24.99. You get 14 honey soy, 13 sweet chilli and 13 sea salt.
One of our favourites.
Yeah, the Pringles Mini Sour Cream and Onion. You get 30 by 19 grams and they're $14.99. And they also have them in the original. Cheetos Variety Pack, 40 by 16 grams and they're $19.99. So Popcorners Variety Box, you get 24 by 28 grams and they're $23.99. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch our New Year's Eve special. Hope you've enjoyed it and it's given you some inspiration. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Turn on that notification bell so you get notified of our uploads. And comment, let us know what you thought. Is there anything you'd like to see? Otherwise, we'd like to wish you a very happy and prosperous new year. And we will see you next time we're shopping at Costco Australia. Bye.
Thank you very much, everyone. See you next year. Bye.